The Excalibur rifle is what we're going to be going over in today's video, looking at all the stats that we can for this weapon in Fortnite. So you probably already have been using it and know that it is pretty overpowered. But to break down some of the stats here today between the rare, epic, and legendary version, we won't be going over the common and the uncommon version, even though they are in the game files, but they're not in the game itself. This weapon was introduced here in Chapter 4, Season 1, and there's only a couple similarities between each rarity of this gun. That being, of course, the mag size at 3, the fire rate at .62, and of course, the shells that it uses, and also how it is used with a fast-moving projectile that is actually not affected by damage drop-off. Real quick, one of the best features about this weapon is that if you actually fire it at a vehicle with an entire squad in there, everybody will actually take a little bit of damage. Getting into the differences between the rare, epic, and legendary version of the Excalibur rifle, we're gonna start off, of course, with the DPS at 27.9 for the DPS, and then an overall damage per shot of 45. The multiplier that we get is a 2.5 times multiplier to the head, which means the rare version of the Excalibur will actually be at 112 for a headshot. The reload time will be at 5.2 seconds, and the damage to structures will only be 60. Going over to the epic version of the Excalibur rifle, we're going to be looking at an increase from 27.9 to 34.1 in the DPS. The headshot multiplier will make it come out to 137, and a reload time that will go down from 5.2 to 5.05. And an overall structure damage that only goes up by 3, making it a total of 63. Going over to the legendary version of the Excalibur rifle, we're going to be looking at a DPS of 40.3 and a headshot multiplier of 162. This will come out to 65 damage per shot and a reload time below 5 seconds at exactly 4.9, with the structure damage once again going up by 3 to 66. It is important to know that these are stats that are actually post-nerf, which came out on December 9th of this year, reducing the overall damage between each rarity by 5. And also reduced its hip fire accuracy as well, and reduced its structure damage to boot. If you compare this with the Bloodhound, this is a force to be reckoned with.